Welcome to Andy's Garage. We're out here in the rain today, but just wanted to shoot a quick video while I'm working on a project. Wanted to show you how to remove a stuck O2 oxygen sensor on your vehicle. So let's go ahead and get started. A lot of times that can happen, like in the case of the vehicle that we're dealing with here, where the O2 sensor's been on there a while. They can be hard to get off. You can try using the O2 sockets. There's a couple different sockets that you can use as shown here. These are the two adapters you can get. You have this one here, which would slide onto the O2 sensor, and then you would either put a breaker bar or a ratchet through here, and then you would rotate it this way. Then you have this one, which is open this way, and the O2 sensor cable would tuck in here. You have the pattern here for the hex where it would grab it, and then you would put a socket over this, or you could put a breaker bar or a ratchet in there, take it off that way. But here's how it basically would work. So here's your O2 sensor. So you're going to slide it not this way, but this way. So you're going to come in, this goes over the wire, as you can see, like this. You're going to slide it on. This would normally be in the exhaust, and it would go on like that. So you have the hex pattern locked in there, and then you would take it off like that. For this one, you would have it in, same thing, but you're kind of putting the wire is getting pushed down in here, allowing it to then tuck in. These are a little bit harder to use. I like the other ones better, but you have it in like that, but you're bending the wire back. So if you're taking an old one off, it doesn't matter, but if you're putting a new one on, I'd go more with this one. That way there's no strain on the harness itself that can cause an issue with the wires. Sometimes those won't work with a ratchet, and that's where you can either use a breaker bar or a 22 millimeter crescent wrench with a 3-pound mallet to bang it off. But we're going to head underneath this vehicle now. I'm going to show you the one that we're dealing with, and then we're going to take it off, and I'll show you how we do it. Okay. We have that nice and secure. You want to slide it down like this. So this is away from the actual hex pattern. That way you can get either a breaker bar or your ratchet in there. Slide it all the way down till it meets, that we have a good lock on it. And then now we can connect onto it, and we can pop that off. There we go. Loosened it. Let's check it out. Come under, see now. There we go, nice and loose. If that wasn't going to work, another way that you could do it, let me get this out of the way. You can take the 22 millimeter crescent wrench. Let me put it in position. So to give you a perspective, because I can't really get a good shot on the vehicle, but you have your crescent wrench here. 22 millimeter will fit perfect right here over that hex pattern. You'll get a good grip on it this way. And once you have it really locked on like this, and then you'll come with your 3-pound sledgehammer and give it a good whack, you'll break that bond very, very easy. However, you need to make sure that on this end here, that you've got a really tight fit like that. That way the impact shocks all the way through to break that loose. If you have any flexibility or give, it's not going to break it off. Position it on like that, get a good bite on it. And then what we'll do is just take a 3-pound sledgehammer. It's kind of tight under here. Hopefully you can see it, but you want to hold this thing steady. Give it a good whack like that, and it came loose. That's another, I've used both of these tricks before. Either the crescent wrench with the mallet, or just use the breaker bar on there. 9 out of 10 times that'll come off. Now we can undo it. This thing is really on here. Whew, look at that. Okay, well that wraps it up. Just a quick video in case you're ever running into a challenge getting an O2 sensor off, how I get them off. It's never failed. I've always been able to get them off that way. Sometimes if that doesn't work, you can apply some heat to it, whether you use a torch or just heat up the car, drive it a little bit, get the exhaust pipes heated up. That can help too sometimes. So that wraps up this quick video on how to remove a stuck O2 sensor. I hope this video was informative for you. I hope it helped you out with any projects that you're working on. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. So please like the video, subscribe to this channel, as I'm constantly posting automotive and do-it-yourself content. And I'll see you next time.